Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome.
Profoundless podcast.
Indeed.
I am your host today. I'm Jeb. Go ahead. Go ahead. Introduce yourself, fellas.
Remind us what we did last time.
What did we
Jacob.
do?
I'm Merk. We did trivia, didn't we?
We hydrated, quite frankly. Look at all this water I
Oh,
drink.
that's right. That is.
You inspired me, Merk. You inspired me because I loved it so much
That's the first. Wow.
that I decided, per also the influence of Mr. Yacob, to do a little game this evening. But I also have an interesting tiebreaker.
Interesting tiebreaker.
Yeah!
Can't wait.
We might do it just for fun at the end anyway. You know, I'll leave it as a surprise.
True.
As those who are, of course, loyal listeners, which I know we have many, you should be familiar with the theme that we have going on here. And as Merk mentioned last week, our trivia themed episode resulted in me as the winner. So that is why I'm the host this week. And we will be battling for the next host of the year 2025. Because next week is Christmas.
Wow.
So.
Oh, wow.
Something to look forward to.
Last episode of the year.
But tonight's episode will come right after small talk. How was the week, gentlemen? How was it?
It's been a week. Yes, it has.
Been busy. Work is busy.
Oh, yeah.
The most busiest time of the year. When Santa calls all his helpers back to the North Pole to help work on presents.
Yeah, how do you feel about Santa Claus getting all the credit for all that delivery?
Seems like he probably employs Amazon to help him, I would be guessing.
So it was Bezos all along, huh?
Bezos owns the Claus family fortune.
I see.
Yep. What else happened? Pretty short week, it felt like, because I was working a lot.
True, it's the grind. What about you, Mr. Booth? What'd you do with your life?
Not a whole lot. Work is kind of half on, half off, busy. It depends on the day. We're rounding out this year's kind of work cycle a little bit.
How's your week been, Jeb?
Me? Well, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is the end for me in school.
That's bleak.
Quite the opposite. The end of the semester is now here, and as of tomorrow, things will be finalized, and we're done. We got another one in the books. So.
All right.
Pleasant.
And then
Pleasant.
one more semester, right?
Yeah, and then I'll be graduated. So.
Holy moly.
So how many credits do you got left?
For my bachelor's degree, I believe is only 6 more credits.
Ooh, almost there.
But I'll take 12 next semester because I'm doing grad school as well.
All right. Fantastic.
Have you fellas ever had wassail?
Wassail? Oh, every year, brother.
Wassail.
My sister made some. It's warm.
Nice and hot. Classic.
Orange juice and apple cider, for those who don't know.
Orange juice?
Orange juice.
That's new. My grandma does it a little pineapple juice, a little orange, a little just like citrus blend, hot apple cider, then she adds like cinnamon.
Yeah. My sister made it in a crock pot.
Spicy. Ooh. Nice.
Well, Jeb, what do you have for us today?
Yes, what have I got for you, gentlemen?
What's it got?
Well, let's see. A little more trivia. But this, to keep it in good spirits of the season, it's going to be a little Christmas trivia. So, not anything about the Christmas story, which we all know is about Jesus and his coming to earth to die for our sins and reunite us in our relationship with him. That's a real reason for the season.
There's a ghost. Oh! There's a ghost in your house.
Behind you.
And it ain't one of those ghosts from Scrooge.
True.
Well, this trivia.
Listeners, his door goes by.
Yes. This gentlemen, is trivia over very popular Christmas movies, and there'll be a series of them. We're gonna go till the end of this video, which was made by our friend Almost Right Productions, of just movie clips and quotes. See if you guys can guess it by the time the clip runs out. And we'll give a point to anybody that can get the right answer. And I'll be the judge of how close it needs to be the correct movie. Like, for example, you say, The Christmas Carol. And it's like, well, which one? And if you can't tell me which one, then I'm not going to give it to you. But if you at least say Christmas Carol, you'd come close, but that's not what gets you a point. And then once we get through this, if we need a tiebreaker, I have a good idea. But if it's no need for a tiebreaker, I'd still like to do the surprise at the end where we hear a little bit about our own Christmas stories. And I'll be more specific when we get there.
No, we're going to find out, but I got a question. Are these audio clips or just like the words on the screen from the quote? Like what's going on here?
Audio clips.
Oh,
so
easy.
It'll be good for our
do we have
podcast.
Easy.
Do we have like a buzzer system, or are you just gonna alternate us? Because I'm kind of a connoisseur of Christmas movies, so.
Well, you'll get 5 seconds, and it'll have a countdown, and then I'll pause it, and then I'll give you both an opportunity to share your answers once you've locked in. You can't change your answer once I say lock in.
You're gonna alternate us though, or something?
Yeah. So I'll be like, Merk, what's your answer?
I'll give my paper from last week with Keg and Firkin. Whatever Firkin is, I forgot.
That'll be the way that we do this.
Sounds good. I'm excited and hyped and excited.
You know what? I think I'll get some writing material. I don't have a pen.
Use blood.
Blah.
Definitely could.
These clips are only about 10 to 15 seconds long, so give it your best guess. Alrighty then. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Everybody clear with how the game works?
Of course.
I believe so.
And if I misclick or something, we'll just skip it. But I'll try to
Also, before
announce.
you start it, is it?
What?
Go ahead.
I'll try to announce.
No, you go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
This is gonna be so hard to.
Cut! Okay, here, I'm going to just start. I am going to announce what the movie is so that those listening can have privy to the information of what the real answer is. So, that, of course, will be revealed at the end. And you'll know whether you got it right or not. So,
Is this gonna be like in the voice of like it's just straight from the movie, the voice of the person?
yeah, so it's like it's an
saying
audio
whatever
clip.
line.
An audio clip directly from the movie.
All right.
I think I'm ready.
Alrighty then. All right, well, let's start her off. So for number 1, here's your clip.
Santa know that you left the workshop?
You know, we're all laughing our heads off.
Did you have to borrow a reindeer to get down here?
Buddy, go back to the basement. Hey, Jackweed, I get more action in a week than you've had your entire life. I've got houses in LA, Paris, and Vail. Each one of them with a 70-inch plasma screen. So I suggest you wipe that stupid smile off your face before I come over there and smack it off. You feel it?
Alrighty, go ahead and lock in your answers.
Kind of a softball.
Well, you could say that.
Yes.
All right. Got those answers?
Yes, I do.
Sir.
Now, Merk, what is your answer?
Oh.
Is this Elf? Is this
Elf
perhaps
is your
Elf?
answer?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. Mr. Ehrlich?
Camera?
Elf featuring Will Ferrell.
Will
All right. Both guesses are Elf. So let's see what the results are. Elf. It's Elf. It's Elf. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Seen it too many times.
Very popular film. Be surprised if you haven't seen it. All right, now we'll move into the next one.
One more time. I'm alive! I want to break. I don't want Merk! Oh God, it's the sun! I never going to see the sun again! I'm alive! Milkman! I'm the Woodstock baby! I'm gonna start with you. You're one of my favorites, come here!
Alrighty, gentlemen.
Sounds like an
Go ahead
SNL
and-
sketch. What is this?
Go ahead and lock in those answers. Give it your best guess.
This might be bad.
Put
I don't know if I know this one.
Put a guess.
This one's a classic.
I recognize it. I don't know if I can remember the name.
Classic, you say?
Well, it's been around
Okay.
for a while.
Oh.
It's like it was made in the 80s, so there's your hint.
Oh,
80s or 90s. Alrighty. Well,
Can
got
I-
those answers?
Can I look
Oh.
up? I was just gonna ask if I can, because I am thinking of a movie, but I don't want you to think that I'm just searching up the quote. I just can't remember the name of the movie.
Kinda
I
hard
couldn't even hear the words for half of it.
Just give me
couldn't
like
even
2
decipher.
seconds. All right, I got it.
Oh, wow.
All right. So
Mm.
search engines are okay, but you cannot put direct
Okay.
words from the quote in the search. If you're able to identify at least the actor or something like that, then that's good enough. But as long as you're able to use that to get to the actual title of the movie, that's what will give you the point. All right, you guys got answers locked
Locked
in?
in.
Sure.
Okay. Well, Jacob, go ahead and share your answer.
My guess is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation featuring Chevy Chase.
All right. And
It's interesting because I had the same answer, but I'm not confident at all in that answer. But I did have the
Yeah.
same
Right.
answer. Christmas
so we
Vacation.
both had the
was.
same answer.
I don't know if this is from the scene where he's like freaking out or anything.
That is ironic because I'll show the clip here in a second, but the one that I skipped
Was from that movie.
was from that movie. So sorry to spoil it, but it's not that.
Dang.
But here's the answer.
Bill Murray.
Scrooged with
Murray.
Bill Murray.
Scrooged.
I've seen it a couple times. I thought it was
I've seen
Christmas
it.
Carol adaptation.
It is, yeah. So
I'll put it on
not
the
a bad
list.
film, but
Interesting.
sorry, gentlemen,
No points for
that
me.
one. No points.
No points at all.
All right. You gentlemen ready for the next one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Isn't that a pretty picture? Santa rolling down the block in a Panzer.
Well, kids, I certainly hope you've been good this year, because it looks like Santa just took out the Pearson home. It's coming! And another thing, what about the reindeer? Reindeer and Santa and a reindeer, it's kind of a pack.
All righty. Well, there you go. Go ahead and come up with your guys' answers.
This sounds familiar.
I love this movie. This movie. I already have my answer. This is my favorite Christmas movie.
Really?
Fun fact about me. Yeah, I like the actor mostly, but
That's so true. Okay, you guys got answers?
yeah.
No, I do not. I do not even have a guess.
Oh, Merk, you should
Okay.
go first then.
Yeah.
Well,
Just throw one out there.
Throw it.
what do you want me? What do you want me to say?
Throw
You
out
just
a
have
film.
to just guess
Die
a
Hard.
Christmas movie.
The Santa Claus.
All right.
Ah,
Mr.
It is the Santa
Jacob,
Claus.
go ahead.
It is. Wait, no, it's not. No, it's not.
the Santa Claus
That-
featuring
that-
Tim Allen. This is the scene where
That
he's
was actually
pitching
Tim Allen.
He's pitching a tank to a boardroom of toy developers.
You're kidding me.
And he's
it
like,
sound-
"Look at that tank.
I
toy."
based that on, it sounded like Tim Allen, but I'm like, what movie is Tim Allen in? I'm like, the Santa Claus? Sure. Wait, actually, I need to see the clip of that movie.
All right. Well,
Like, that's actually the Santa Claus?
No copyright, Merrick. No copyright.
Yo.
let's reveal the answers so we can be certain first.
It's kind
Reveal?
of clutch.
I didn't write anything down because I didn't know.
There you go. The Santa Claus. There you go.
Seriously.
I love that film.
Guesswork. Pure guesswork.
And the trilogy. Great trilogy.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Santa
And then
Claus.
they made
the
a movie
Claus.
series or a Disney Plus series, which is not very good. Just saying.
Shame.
Disney tried to get rid of him, but they couldn't do it. Tim Allen's just too...
Quite frankly.
Just too good. All right. You gentlemen ready for the next one? This will be number 4.
Absolutely.
Let's jump right in.
Ready.
This one actually is a classic. Here's your hint.
Yes.
So
I'm going to do tomorrow and the next day and next year and a year after that. I'm shaking the dust of this crummy little town off my feet, and I'm going to see the world. Italy, Greece, the Parthenon, the Colosseum. Then I'm coming back here and go to college and see what they know. And then I'm going to build things. I'm going to build airfields. I'm going to build skyscrapers, 100 stories.
well, there you go. Go ahead and write down your guess or come up with one.
I might have lied. This might actually be my favorite Christmas movie, or it's slightly under like Santa Claus.
Righty.
You should go ahead and answer, because this one I cannot guess correctly.
Okay,
Well, you have to lock in your answer first.
I promise I won't.
Lock in your answer, Merk.
I'm locking it in. Yeah, it's locked.
So you could go first.
Yeah, it's
You got this, Merk. Surely.
It's
You can't say something like that and then not go first. So
it's
Yeah.
obviously it's it's pretty clear what it is. It's pretty obvious.
Is that the title?
Yeah. It's called Christmas.
Not quite.
All right.
Of course it is.
Christmas movie.
Christmas
Trademark.
movie. Trademark.
All right,
Restricted.
Mr. Jacob, what's your guess?
Merk was close when he kept saying it's a wonderful life.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh my
Really?
goodness.
Yep.
interesting. I've never seen it.
Great
Really?
film.
Really?
Never.
You should watch it.
I hear about it.
Well, to reveal the answer, let's keep going forward. Well, there you go. It's a Wonderful
James
Life.
Stewart, Donna Reed.
Real classic.
Great film.
Good film.
It's on every year on Christmas Eve. They air it on one of the big TV channels. I don't remember, for free.
HBO.
So.
Nice.
Probably HBO.
I think it's ABC or NBC.
Alrighty. Well, this is number 5 for you. So
Next.
after this one, I'll give a little points rundown. See who is in the lead so far. All right, you guys good?
Sure thing. Sure thing.
Here we go.
For one brief moment, I saw all the bulls silhouetted against the lights of the traffic, and then they were gone.
Oh, fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge. I said the word.
Said
the big one.
Word.
The
The
queen
F
mother of
dash
dirty
dash
words.
word.
The F dash 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 word.
What did you say?
All right, another classic.
That's
You know what?
You guys got
what I thought you said.
This is terrible, but I'm not remembering the title.
Oh no, that's a shame.
Let me think.
Guess
let
who
me think.
does remember the title?
Of the last movie, Merk? Not you.
It's
It's
Righty,
It's a
well,
Wonderful Little Christmas.
Oh, I think I know it. I think it's.
He thinks
This is my dad's favorite Christmas movie. There's so many movies like this title. So anyway,
Yeah. Well, you guys got
I'm
your
locked
guesses then. Jacob, you'll get to
Yes,
go
I do.
first this time.
yeah, for exposing that I might not know it. I think it's A Christmas Story. I think it's called.
That is
Righty.
true. It is a Christmas story.
And that's your guess, Merk.
Ralphie and his dad changing the tire.
I
Alrighty.
could quote a lot of that
Well,
movie too. I just
Let's see if you guys are right.
I remember when I stuck my tongue to a frozen pole.
you were that kid. Yeah.
I did it even before I saw the movie.
A Christmas Story.
Fragile.
Fragile. Must be from Italy.
Alrighty.
Italian.
Well, that was 5. And so far we got Merrick.
That
We got
was fun.
3. You got 3 of those 5. And Mr. Jacob, you got 4 of the 5. So you're in the lead. But don't fret, Merk.
Let's go.
We still got movies to go.
Oh, not even sweating it.
He's falling asleep. That's how little he's sweating it.
Yeah, no sweat at all. It's the opposite of sweat. I'm absorbing water out of the air.
Interesting.
It's reverse osmosis.
Well, here is number 6.
Are you here all by yourself? Ma'am, I'm 8 years old. You think I'd be here alone? I don't think so. Where's your mom? My mom's in the car. Where's your father? He's at work. What about your brothers and your sisters? I'm an only child. Where do you live? I can't tell you that. Why not? Because you're a
stranger.
Well, there you go.
Took me a second.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have got this one if I hadn't recently watched it. So.
Really?
Really?
I know just by his voice.
Which you revealed on one of the
childlike
previous
voice.
podcasts, I think.
What?
I think you talked about watching this movie.
Perhaps.
You
might,
have.
guys. If you're listening right now, maybe you'll have to go back and listen to find out.
And please follow us on all of the audio platforms. And also rate us 5 stars on Spotify and also give us a like on YouTube. Please.
Please.
Please!
Help us afford webcams and other actual phones.
Real. Alrighty, well, you guys got some
Maybe
answers?
Or recording software would be pretty cool. I do have an answer. I think we can both go first on this. 3,
yeah, just go for it all at once,
2,
you know.
1. Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. The first one.
Were we
Not the
synced
second
up
one.
or was that bad?
That was bad.
It was definitely not synced.
I said it at the
But-
same time in my microphone, so.
Interesting.
We'll cut it. We'll call it. We'll scrap it.
Well, let's find out the answer.
I didn't know that there was a delay.
Home Alone. No, Home Alone. Alrighty.
Don't
You're
worry.
good.
He kicks some butt.
All right. Well, that brings us to number 7. The perfect movie,
Harry,
of course.
don't move. What are you doing, Mav? What doing? Favorite scene.
Yeah.
Taking a crowbar to the chest and then just
That one.
proceeding to do everything else.
All right. Let's move on.
I
Here's
love
the next
torture and mutilation in my Christmas movies. It's fantastic.
Of course.
Paint can to the forehead.
Every one of these letters is addressed to Santa Claus. The post office has delivered them. Therefore, the Post Office Department, a branch of the federal government, recognizes this man, Kris Kringle, to be the one and only Santa Claus.
Since the United States government declares this man to be Santa Claus, this court will...
Alrighty. That one might be a little tricky, but go ahead and
I
shoot
know
your
it.
answer.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I'm gonna have to.
Ugh.
I don't want to. I don't want it to seem like I'm cheating. I know because my family has a VHS of this movie. I'm very
VHS.
visually memory. I don't have very good word memory though.
No, I don't.
I
don't know.
This is a niche movie.
Perhaps. Pretty popular, though. Very
He's
much a classic.
I'm just looking up older Christmas movies. I just want a list. I want to keep myself guessing.
I got it. Merk can go first.
Locked in.
I can?
I don't think he's gonna get it personally.
No, personally,
maybe.
I don't think so.
All right. You got an answer, Mr. Merk?
No, I do not.
He's
In
forfeiting his
fact,
point.
I am forfeiting this point. Yes,
Forfeit.
indeed.
Wow.
Yeah. There's no way I could guess this. I've probably seen it.
Alrighty.
It's an older one.
Yeah.
Well, what is it, Mr. Jacob?
Probably 80s or 90s.
What is
It is Miracle on 34th Street. I think.
Interesting. I just scrolled past that in the list of Christmas movies.
Maybe, perhaps.
Well, let's find out.
Let's see. Let's find out.
There we go.
It is.
It was. That is
Let's
a classic.
go. They did a remake of that movie.
What is that? What is that about? I don't even know.
Santa gets arrested and has to
Oh.
prove that he's Santa. I think.
Interesting.
And the little girl is the only one who believes in him, which is not good legal, standing. But
True.
he wins.
The little girl.
Spoiler: Santa wins.
Did he get a public defender?
Couldn't tell you.
Probably not.
Might have just been her. Haven't seen the movie in a while.
She is a public offender. Well, alrighty then. Let's keep her going. Number 8.
Yeah.
Let's keep it rolling.
I'm trying to find a Gentleman doll.
Me too.
Do you have any more in the back?
What?
See that? What did it say? These guys are looking for a Turbo Man? A Gentleman doll, yes. They're looking for Turbo Man.
Hey, everybody! These two are looking.
Okay. I am honestly surprised this was a film. But that's what happens.
You know this one, Jeb?
I do. Yeah, this movie always kind of like perplexed me as a Christmas movie, because it's kind of like what happened with that Red One film. It's like, Dwayne Johnson's like a really popular actor, so he's like, oh, I need a Christmas movie. So here you go. Here's a Christmas movie that fits you as a person. So this is basically that kind of movie to me. It's completely built off the hype of that actor.
Pretty much. Knew it from the voice, personally.
Personally, kind of a giveaway.
German. It's German.
Might as well write it down.
Alrighty. Well,
I had to look up the actor in movies that he's been in. I just looked up his name and then movies. Then just scrolled.
Alright. Well, do you guys both have answers?
Alright. I do.
Alrighty. Well, Mr. Ehrlich, why don't you go first?
I guess Arnold Schwarzenegger in Jingle All the Way, or I think that's what it's called, right?
Yes, it is.
Something.
It
okay.
is.
We'll have to find out.
I have the same answer.
You have the same answer.
Yahoo!
All right.
I do.
Jingle all the way
Written down as well.
Jingle all the way, all the way.
Recognize his voice immediately.
Well, let's find out.
All the way.
There you go.
Man.
Jingle all the way, where he eventually becomes the superhero that he's trying to give his kid. So
crazy.
Alrighty.
Haven't seen that one in a long time.
No, I don't. You're not missing much. It's kind of cursed. All right. Well, let's keep moving on. Number 9. Okay.
Let's.
Number 9.
Let us.
Here we go.
What are you?
9.
9? And you have a 55-inch plasma TV in your room?
Santa got it for me for Christmas last year.
Yeah, well, the big guy in the red suit's not looking out for your future, is he? You're going to get hooked on that thing. I can see it now. 16,000 bags of Cheetos later, you wake up, you're 35, you're overweight, you're crying about your life in front of the soaps. I just did you a favor. You get outside, you play around, you make some friends, play kick the can, do some athletic stuff, you go to school, you're comfortable to play sports.
Alrighty.
You gotta look up the actor again, because I don't know any of his movies.
I honestly don't know the name of the actor. I know who he is, and I know the movie, but I don't.
I do. I recognize
know
his voice. I just need to know his movies. Man.
Since this one is a little more challenging, maybe a good hint would be that this fella shows up in the movie Anchorman.
Mm-hmm.
He is in the cast.
True.
He's actually in multiple Christmas movies.
Yeah, that's right. Watched one recently. It's one of the guesses.
Go ahead and lock it in.
I don't know this one. I don't think.
Give it your best.
I'm locked in, not confident, but it's there.
Ooh. Well, you guys got an answer?
I do.
Sure.
Alrighty.
I will go first if that is
Mr.
alright.
Merk, go ahead.
This is Fred Claus. Yes? Yeah? Maybe.
We'll have to find out.
Maybe not. Can't
Mr.
tell.
Jacob.
He did click the pen and write on it.
Interesting.
I write down something every time.
I don't know. I would have just taken Merrick's answer.
Oh.
I would have just stolen Merrick's answer because I had no clue. But I'm gonna say
I don't
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Muppets, absolutely. I'd be more confident with the Muppets than that.
You're probably right,
Well,
Merk.
I just know.
Let's
I
go
know
ahead
Vince
and
Vaughn's
see.
voice. It's Vince Vaughn. Let's go Vince Vaughn. Oh, it is.
It was indeed Fred Claus.
Paul
So,
Giamatti.
there you go.
Dang.
Vince Vaughn always has that talkative, high-pitched voice.
So
Kind of
true.
high-pitched.
I had no clue. I don't think I've ever seen that.
sound. I watched Four Christmases a while ago. Four Christmases is like his main Christmas movie.
Well, here we are, number 10. Only 5 more to go after number 10.
Oh, look at that.
And then we'll have our tiebreaker.
Look at that.
Or bonus. So, here you go.
Correct.
Christmas Eve. Night was falling, and the lamplighters were plying their trade.
Hey, light the lamp, not the rat, light the lamp, not the rat!
My apologies.
Put me out! Whistle! What?
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain.
Interesting.
Go ahead
I'm
and
locking
lock in
my
those
answer
answers.
already.
You guys got answers, huh?
I'm blocked.
I do.
Locked in. Okay. Well, who went first last time? Merk, you went first last time?
I did.
Well, then, Jacob, why don't you go?
Sure. Well, I'm just gonna have to give my answer from last round. Muppets, Christmas Carol.
That is true. That is very true.
Put me out!
Rizzo the rat.
Goated rat character.
Goated
All
rat.
right.
Next to Ratatouille, he might be the second best rat character.
Best rat. Classic
Definitely
rat.
better than that rat.
Stuart Little's at the bottom. I'd step on him.
Yeah, that's so true.
Stuart Little is crushable. I hate that little red car. How do they put a motor like that in a tiny little red car?
Alrighty, Merk, what's your answer?
It is also Muppets Christmas Carol. I heard Rizzo. I was like, the rat! It's the rat! That's gotta be it.
Alrighty. Well, let's find out. Alright,
Yep.
well, you guys both got that one.
There
I
it
thought
is,
that one
front
was
and
pretty
center.
easy. I thought it was pretty ironic, though,
What a
that you guessed that last
cursed
time.
film.
Yes.
Yeah,
indeed.
true.
Probably one of my favorite Christmas
It was
Carol
predicted in the
renditions,
future.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Alrighty.
I like the really cursed Jim Carrey one where he's like facial mapped,
I
like
hate
the
that
Polar
so-
Express.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
It's very cursed.
Oh. I know there's a remake in like, it was like 2020 where they made like a dark, like really serious remake of it. It was like a
Really?
psychological kind of like drama.
No, I have not seen that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that one's
pretty
not on
good.
our list. All right,
Darn.
well, a little points rundown for you gentlemen. Mr. Jacob has 8 right now of the 10, and Mr. Merrick, you have 7. Only one off still. But we still got 5 more to go, so plenty of time to make the difference.
I'm ready.
All right, let's keep her going.
Oh, is this
Let me
your
at 'em.
snowbank?
No. Who are you?
Well, actually, I am a dentist.
A dentist?
Well, I want to be someday. Right
Easy.
now, I'm just an elf. But I don't need anybody. I'm independent.
Yeah? Me too.
Alrighty. Now keep in mind, there's several films with these characters in it, so I am going to look for the right one.
So you gotta look for the right title, correct? Alrighty.
My least favorite voice acting ever.
I'm a dentist. They could have
I am a
tried.
dentist.
My nose. Too much effort.
Merrick's Googling. Merrick
It's a slightly long title, okay?
Merrick has the YouTube video open in another tab and he's watching it.
I'm using Google AI to decipher the quote.
Yeah.
I'm 10 steps ahead.
Download the video quality. Okay. Well, lock in those answers.
You are right. There are multiple takes of this movie, so.
Let's lock in those answers. Lock them in. Give you a minute.
I think I'm locked in. Merrick is kind of throwing me off by saying it's kind of a long title, so
Maybe
I
that's
think
his
I know.
goal.
I know.
Write
Maybe
it
that's the
out.
plan.
It's relatively long compared to the last ones.
Sure.
Well, I guess so. Alrighty, well, you guys got an
A lot
answer?
of adjectives. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, Merrick. You go first.
Well, it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, of course, with his
Indeed it
dentist,
is.
the elf's dentistry and all that, their wooden teeth.
And the prospector guy is so silly in that movie.
Yukon Cornelius. Silver.
Forgot his name.
Is that your answer?
Silver
then,
and gold.
Jacob?
Some might say.
Silver and
It is in fact Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It is.
Right.
The cursed felt animated one.
Felt. Forgot they're made of felt.
Stop motion.
Stop motion.
First. All right. Well, let's
pretty
find
cool
out
for its
sure.
time, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, there you go, Rudolph
Oh,
the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes.
Okay, number 12. Here we go.
Oh, jeez. Is that your underwear?
Part of it.
Where the hell's the rest of it? No, actually, don't tell me. I don't want to know. What do you want?
I was thinking I wanted a purple stuffed
What?
elephant, not pink. But now I changed my mind.
Yeah, what?
Now I don't want an elephant at all.
Wait.
I want a gorilla named Davy for beating up the skateboard kids who pull on my underwear. And he could take his orders.
This one's a little bit.
I know this. I'm already locked in.
Less savory side of the Christmas films, so
It's very less savory, but I'm still locked in.
got that locked
I know
in
the
answer.
actor pretty well. Yes, I do.
Sure.
Actor's voice is also very recognizable.
All right. Well, Mr. Jacob, go ahead and share your answer.
Go ahead.
This is Krampus. I don't know.
He
Okay.
does not know.
Well, Merrick, what's your guess?
Chad, do you think he knows? This is Bad Santa starring Billy Bob Thornton.
Very specific.
Good old Billy Bob.
All right. Well,
I would
let's
never
find out.
watch it, quite frankly. My Santas are all good.
I've seen it once.
Well, who's right? Well, there you go. Indeed, it is Bad Santa.
I have to cut that one from the pod.
Bad Santa. Alrighty. Well, this next one is definitely more on the savory side, so let's jump right into it.
At one time, most of my friends could hear the bell. But as years passed, it fell silent for all of them. Even Sarah found one Christmas that she could no longer hear its sweet sound. Though I've grown old,
not the bell.
The bell still rings for me, as it does for all who truly believe.
There you go.
Truly believe. There we go. Locked in.
I can see the outline.
Oh, don't worry
I know
about
the
that.
answer. Whoopsie.
You can see the outline. What outline? What?
You gotta have your brightness up, pal.
Oh, you know I don't. You know I don't flashbang myself at 9
Oh,
at night.
oops.
You scrolled too far.
Ah, jeez. Okay, did you guys get it?
you
To
just
be
gave it
honest,
away.
did you know what it was before that?
Can we
I mean,
just... Yes. As soon as I heard Tom Hanks, I knew what it was. It's the Polar Express.
Yeah.
okay, yeah. I
It's
figured
Tom
that one
Hanks.
would be an easy one. I don't really want to disqualify it, although it really wouldn't make much of a difference.
Do you know when Tom Hanks signs something, he'll just put T. Hanks, so it just says thanks. He just writes thanks on
gosh.
everything.
Wow.
It's a signature. Did you know that?
That's so cursed.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, no. But
No.
did you know that Tom Hanks did the motion capture for every character in this movie?
Motion capture.
Yeah. So
Really?
they put like the ping pong balls all over your face.
Right, yeah, and the
and he did
greens.
like he didn't do the voice acting for like all the characters, but he did the facial movement. He did the voice for
Why?
the hobo on the top of the train and the young kid,
Hobo too.
I think.
Interesting.
Yeah. And the train conductor, obviously.
Oh, very talented man.
Interesting.
And Santa.
I did not know that.
Wait, he's Santa as well?
Yeah.
Huh. So it's his movie.
It pretty much.
Ah, sweet.
Imagine how much he gets a year. Just Raking in the royalties.
So true.
Very
Well,
cool
let's confirm that answer. Oh wow. Well, it was in fact Polar Express. Tom Hanks, Polar Express. So
I can't even see it on the screen. I don't know if it.
Neither can I, but I'll believe you.
Yeah, I'll believe you.
all right. Number 14.
Next.
Semifinals. This is the second to last. All right, you guys good?
I can't get any wrong. No ties.
Guys. All right, here we
I
go.
think we're tied right now, though, aren't we?
Oh, Vern.
There we go.
I thought you said this Vern was a friend of yours. No, Vern's just like that. He'll do anything for a laugh. Come on. It's Santa's little party helper. This is Harmony. She's been having kind of a tough time, so I'm helping her out. You know, kind of a father image kind of thing. As the twig is bent. So.
There you go. I had no idea what this one was, so it's all you guys.
Oh wow. Sounds like some rednecketry.
I know the voice actor, ironically, on this one, but
I
not
do
voice actor,
think
but
I literally typed in like 2 words and I already have it. Because I have seen it. It's really goofy. It's not my kind of goofy.
And I'll give you a hint. It's not a goofy Christmas. Yeah.
No, it is not.
That is good.
Who's the actor? Who is that? Wait, hold on. Who's that actor's name?
Yeah?
Directed by? No. Oh, wait. What else does he play in? Is that literally his only movie?
No. He has
I actually don't know this one. I thought I
has a
did.
bunch of movies. Well, go ahead and lock in those guesses or those answers, I suppose.
I'm locked in. I am very locked
Locked in! Well,
Miss Locked.
I guess I'm locked in.
Mr. Jacob, you get to go first.
But I say it's Nothing Like the Holidays. With John Leguizamo. I know John Leguizamo. However you say his lasagna.
John Leguizamo.
John
He stole
Leguizamo.
John Wick's car, sir, and
John Wick's
killed his
car.
own. Best
Mr.
John.
Merrick.
Anyways, I will have to disagree.
No.
I will have to say this is Ernest Saves Christmas.
Right.
I identified the rednecketry in the goofiness.
I know it was Hey
Red-
Vern, It's Ernest, but I couldn't remember the
Rednecketry.
title, so I just.
Ernest Saves Christmas. What did he just say?
Hey Vern, it's Ernest.
All right, well, let's find out.
There it is.
Ernest Saves Christmas. That is the correct answer. Never seen it. Wouldn't know.
I've seen that also once, just the once.
Darn it.
It's pretty goofy.
Sounds like it. Alrighty, well, this is for all the beans, gentlemen. This is number 15. Here we go.
Actually like marbles.
Whoa. This is awesome, man.
Top shelf for you, pal. It's got the triple core processor, wireless controllers, the whole deal.
It was a $10 spending cap.
How in the hell did you find an Xbox for under $10?
Looks like somebody's trying to show off how much money he makes.
Yeah.
Or maybe someone's family didn't tell them that there was a $10 spending cap.
Or maybe if you came home more than once a decade, you know crap like that.
Guys, can we try to stay positive here? What's the problem? We're just trying to give some gifts to some
There
children.
you go.
Some children. Locked in.
Children!
I'm locked.
Logged in.
I'm not locked yet. Hold on.
Stay unlocked. Stay loose.
I fell off. Bad.
You had such a lead.
Of 1 point.
Oh, flashbang.
Flashbang. Someone's not using Opera GX, which is today's sponsor of the podcast.
Ah, you wish.
Which is what I would say if there was more listeners.
I gotta guess, I guess.
Alright,
You can go first, though, if he wants.
You want me to go first?
Merrick.
Yeah?
Well,
Actually, no, I'll
make
go
sure,
first, so you don't
make
get
sure you guys.
You're the unsure one here.
Make sure you're locked in.
Well, let's just say it.
do I need to
Count
write
of
it
three.
down?
Ready? Yeah, write it down and show it
Just
to the
don't lie to
camera
me,
at the
you
same
know.
time.
Just don't lie to me.
All right,
My
ready?
pen doesn't work, though, so.
Excuses.
I'll just draw that, yeah. That my pen is dead, but I'll show my paper.
We'll say it on the count of 3. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 4 Christmases.
4 Christmases.
That one
That's a
right
4.
there.
Nice.
And that's a
See?
C8.
You got it.
Oh, well, there you
got
go.
it.
I wasn't sure for a second, but
It's another Vince Vaughn that I mentioned.
yeah, this person who made this YouTube video is a fan of Vince Vaughn.
So true. It had all 2 movies that he made.
Well,
All right. Well,
So true.
that concludes the trivia game.
And we are tied.
To give the final rundown of points, Merk, you actually ended with 12 points of the 15.
You got more.
And Jacob,
12. Oh.
you got 11 of the 15.
Oh.
So,
you know what? Let's do that tiebreaker regardless. How about that? Let's run it.
That's a fair point. It was a close game. It was very close.
It is close.
All right, time for the big reveal.
Let's give it a shot.
Tiebreaker was going to be, but now it's just bonus. What is your best Christmas memory story that you got? Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be specific, just something that you remember about your family or your childhood or something that you experienced during the Christmas season that you remember fondly. Could be a gift, could be something you did, could be anything. Could be a movie. I don't know. Just do share.
Well, the first one that pops into mind was going up to my grandparents' cabin. I'm thinking this was Christmas, or at least a little before or a little after Christmas, either way. But we've only done it once before, or a couple of times. We were pulling sleds with the four-wheeler. And yep, just doing some donuts in the four-wheeler, and I get on the sled for probably like the first time. And I forget who was driving it. We had the cousins up, just hanging out up there, spinning around a couple times. I was on someone's lap. I guess they must have let go of me, and I flew directly headfirst into an ice-covered snowdrift. That was very fun until, well, I don't remember much like before that. That's why a little spotty, but yeah. Four-wheeler sledding. Very fun.
Nice. That is quite fun to those that have never tried it. It's quite fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's
and just fun to drive a four-wheeler in the snow.
True. Driving a four-wheeler.
If you don't have a sled.
In general.
That's true.
Or just sledding if you don't have a four-wheeler.
True. Or just walking through the snow if you don't have either.
Or just walking if you don't have snow in your area.
Watching snow on TV if you live in the South, you know.
So true.
Truly. I think my best one probably, let's say 5 or 6 years ago, I think at this point. I was involved in 4-H a lot, as you were Jeb.
So true.
We had a lot of hangs in 4-H, kind of at the competitions and such. So I started with air pistol, which is like a little pellet gun. It's like competition shooting, and I really wanted to try air rifle because all the cool people did air rifle, and all the weird antisocial people did air pistol, or maybe I was just antisocial. But I couldn't do air rifle because I didn't have an air rifle, and they're decently expensive. And I mean, not super rich by any means, frankly. So I'll lay it out like this. Christmas morning, open up presents, super hype. And I'm like, oh man, I really wanted that air rifle, man. But these are cool presents. And I was like, I was happy with the presents I got, but I thought they were all gone. And then my dad said, hey son, what's that behind the Christmas tree? Just like the Christmas Story. That's his favorite Christmas movie.
Wow, he got to do.
And I was like,
wow.
Oh,
he got to do.
There is something. And I looked behind, and my parents had, with the help of my uncle, refurbished a pellet, air pellet rifle.
Sick.
One of his old ones that he used is really cool. It's like the break action. So that's how you would pump it. And then they also got me like a refurbished, what was it called? Like Olympic shooting rifle. So like used in the big competitions. And that one was really cool as well. But it was cool because it didn't like break their wallet. And it was a good surprise, thinking all the presents are done and gone. And then, what's that behind the tree, son?
That is an insanely dad thing to do.
That's classic.
It being his favorite Christmas movie is
Perfectly staged. Perfect dad moment.
And then they did a similar thing a few years before that. So it wasn't like I had never seen this happen before, but we were like, "Oh, what's that outside?" And we opened the blinds, and there were a bunch of new bikes. They got new bikes for us.
Wow.
Sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That was a good Christmas too.
Bikes. Love bikes. Side note, the church that I'm going to right now, they just donated like 60 bikes to kids at like a local something. So don't be afraid to give a little these holidays.
That's so true.
Operation Christmas Child too.
True.
Great way to share the gospel.
Be a little generous this season. Or any season, really.
'Tis the season. So, thank you, gentlemen, for sharing. Those are both great stories. Although they didn't change your points at all.
No!
That's all right. I do give you
What doesn't give me points?
Fell off.
a good round
I
of
fell off the
applause
sled.
for that story, though, Mr. Ehrlich, because that was very good. So, classic.
Should have cried more.
And then he, I didn't think I was going to get any other presents with it. Yeah.
All I got was a box of toothpicks.
Homemade.
They splintered.
My grandma got me a bunny costume also. They made me take a picture in it.
So cursed. All right. Well, for my story, it's real short and sweet, and I'll keep it that way. This is a very fun time of year for me because I get to remember the day after Christmas 2 years ago, I got engaged to my wife.
Oh,
wow.
And that definitely was probably the best Christmas memory I'll have. Quite a story. She thought I wasn't going to do it. And then, lo and behold, big surprise. There it was.
In the mountains.
In the mountains. Where we went on one of our first dates together, actually. So,
very cool.
Goated.
Yep.
If you didn't say that is your favorite Christmas, that would be concerning.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Does she even listen to the pod all the way through, though? Maybe she wouldn't even know.
Well, this one's for you, honey. Some incentive to listen all the way through. You know, this podcast is profound with less thought. And I appreciate everybody that listened this week. I hope it's something that warms your heart as you go into the Christmas season, and something you look forward to in 2025 as we continue this truly profound podcast.
Merk's going to be the first host of 2025.
What an honor.
Yeah, we're making it big.
It will be recorded before then, though,
We're doing a big thing.
Don't get too excited.
Well, interesting.
I'm just not going to drink any more water, Merk, and you can't make me.
Well, now that you said that.
You'll be eating salt next round.
Salt block lick challenge.
Drinking corn syrup, actually.
I was actually thinking heavy creamer.
Please
or
don't.
just eggnog. We could do an eggnog chug challenge.
Well, I'm gonna.
Tasty.
I'd participate. It could be all three of us. I'd participate in that one.
Everybody else drinks on New
eggnog.
Year's.
Oh,
we
my.
drink nog.
Thanks again for listening to the podcast.
Absolutely.
Tune in next year for
Thank
more
you all.
content.
Merry
Watch us on
Christmas.
Spotify. If
Subscribe.
you can.
Follow.
Merry Christmas. Jesus is the
To
reason
all,
for the
good night.
season. Don't forget it.
Merry Chrysler.
Away in a manger, stuff like that.
You will call his name Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Will save the people from their sins. No one else could have done it, quite frankly. Not even I could have. But he did.
Amen.
Amen.
Goodbye. Goodbye, all.